Greetings, Pikmin planters. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here with the final episode of Pikmin here on our channel. If you missed the last episode, first of all, feel free to check the link in the playlist link in the description to the playlist of every episode along the way. Currently, we're here on day 25, episode 22, I think that would be, with the final trial being the last area that we need to go to get one final ship piece. Last episode, we went here, which we're going to land in right now, and we set up the path we needed to reach the final area. We met the final boss, Emperor Bullblax. He's a beast. He's a huge beast of a creature. And we gotta deal with him to get our most crucial, yet not necessary to complete the game, ship part for the Dolphin. So as we did yesterday, we're gonna go with 25 of each Pikmin, just for the sake of, saying that every Pikmin did their part in this big finale. I should have pulled out the reds first to do it in, timeline order. Chronological order where we found them, but anyway, whatever, who cares? Okay, let's grab our 25 blues. So, we're going to be trying to, there we go. Trying to repeat what we were doing last time, using bomb rocks to stun the big old Emperor himself, and using the rest of our Pikmin, every color imaginable, to just wail on him. Now, I hope he's still asleep, so we can sneak behind him. I don't think, yeah, he's gone back to bed. Alright. If you are hyped for the big finale, the final showdown, why do we have so many red leaf Pikmin? Hit that like button. Show your support. We're going to need all the encouragement we can get to take this big guy down. Everyone together? Alright. First things first, let's set up our troops. We're going to split them up here. Okay, you guys can go ahead and help yourselves with the bomb rocks. That's fine. Just don't come back to me right away. Hang on. You guys stay there. Okay, yellow guys, I guess you can take the lead on this. I was going to grab the reds first. Grab all the bombs you can find. There are other pipes I can get some from as well. But I think this should do for at least the time being. Okay, get everyone together. Be careful not to throw any of them just yet. So we're going to get the reds as close to the entrance as possible without being in harm's way, hopefully. You guys stay by the edge here. Blue guys, you come over here. Red dude, why are you hanging out inside? That's not the best place for you. Okay, blues, over here. One final red dude, get over here with your buddies. Alright, I threw you. You guys are all falling in, I don't like that. Okay. What are you doing? You didn't even pick that up, that bomb was right next to you. Thank you. Okay. So I don't think throwing too many bombs at once really mattered. I'm going to try just one bomb. But first, I'm going to... Stop it! I'm going to lure out Bullblax. Like this. Wait, like this. Wait, like this. There he is. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. Do it. Too soon. No, it wasn't. Let's go. And he did get all his health back, I see, so that's not ideal, but we have all day to do this. Come here. Come here, guys. Run! Alright. Actually, you guys all stay grouped together over here. Okay. Grab another bomb rock. Oh, don't look at us. Hang on. This might not be the most exciting finale. Maybe, let me know what you think. Is this crazy awesome? Come on, run. Alright, let's get in there. Wail on him. There's not much to be said except just mash that button. Speaking of which, mash that like button if you want to show your support. Get away from his feet. Get away from his feet. Run. Oh, good. Okay, you guys stay there. We're good. So if they do go attack his feet, he just simply, jumps on them. That's not great. Okay, let's throw two of them here, since two of them came with me. Get ready. Get ready. Run. Grab all these guys. Again, I don't think multiple bombs seem to be working for me to slow him down even more, but if I grab 2, I'll grab 2. We'll just go with that. Come on back. So far, so good. He's almost down to the complete yellow. Well, halfway, let's say. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments, do you think we're going to make it through with no losses? We're doing good thus far. I just jinxed it. I know I just jinxed it. Alright, didn't grab any reds there, it looks like. But hopefully these guys can do some decent damage. Come back! Run! See, I find if you whistle just before that they would be shaken off, that prevents them from getting, like, knocked down. Because they get back up again, and nothing's going to keep them down. But let's be a little more serious here with this. Stop looking at us. Turn away. So he's halfway done. We still have over half our day left. So I'd say, mathematically wise speaking, we're doing all right. Come on back this way, buddy. Got some snacks for you. Run! Alright, didn't get any blues, that's fine. Reds are the more powerful in battle anyway. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And whistle. One of them's at his feet. Get out of there. Oh, that was close. A little too close. Okay, you guys don't go in there. Again, if we run out of bomb rocks, there are other places to pick some up at. Let's do this. What the? Oh, I forgot he does that now. Good, the yellow guy made it out, though. Okay, we lost the bomb rock. Does he do that a few times? Hang on. Let's hope he goes for the bite. Yep, okay, run. Let's go. I think the ideal idea would be to try to get him stunned closer to the entrance. But when you gotta just do the damage, you gotta do the damage. Everyone good? Alright. Okay, I should be safe up there. One more round should do it, I think. I'm gonna throw you here, just in case he tries to jump again. Alright, come on, face this way, buddy. I have nothing to say except run. There's one loss. That's the thing, I don't know how, like, what makes him jump. That does, though. Oh, come on! Sorry, guys. The yellow guys are the troopers in this. They're risking themselves so that other Pikmin may survive. I whistled him. Oh, okay. We lost 3 yellow Pikmin. I think this is the final round, though, for Emperor Bulblax. Is it not the final round? It is, okay. How many? We lost 4. Against the final boss. Losing 4, I guess, is not terrible. At long last, I found the final part, my secret safe, and it's as full as ever. I just had to make sure I'm recording. How glad I am that I've persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids Black on Planet Lococlate. Down he goes. And despite the fact that we lost yellow Pikmin mostly, he doesn't spit up a single yellow pellet. Thanks, buddy. Alright, with that complete, drop that bomb. Wait. Drop that bomb. You don't need that. Grab everybody. All the remaining soldiers. There's one missing. Get over here, you. Okay. Now, we don't even need these pellets. So let's just all group up on this. You guys want something to do? Here, take me back. Oh, it takes 4 Pikmin? Never mind that. I was going to let them carry me. Tell you what. You guys help with that. Or not. Never mind. I guess we're all just going to walk back as a team. I was going to have them carry me with the secret safe, aka piggy bank, but it ain't happening. Alright, so again, hitting the microphone, throwing this back to Pikmin Bloom. Don't you just think that we should have Emperor Bulblax in the game? Like, you just walk around somewhere in real life and suddenly this great big grub dog beast monster comes up and just tries to get your Pikmin? Don't you think? We need stuff like that. That's right, guys. How about? How about? Alright. Let's get this last piece finally installed. It's been a long road getting from there to here, but check this out. I have finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hocotate. And look how glorious the Dolphin is with all of its completion, everything spick and span and ABC and whatever other cleaning products there are out there. Does anyone else remember Spick and Span? Do they even make that anymore? I don't know. Alright. This is the ending. Everything that we strived for over the past 20-some episodes, 20-some days. Pikmin look confused. Olimar gives them a nice, hearty goodbye. And they still look confused. So he just gives up. Well, take care, you guys. Thank you for your help this past month or so. But if I never see you again, it'll be too soon. Olimar's got to get back home, live his nice, peaceful life. Everything locks into place. The Dolphin once again triumphantly takes to the skies, going past the orbit. He's heading home. Meanwhile, I like this. The Pikmin are now kind of the dominant species here, because Olimar taught them how to fight and work together. And that's going to change the ecosystem on this whole planet, don't you think? But here we go. The Pokeball-faced Dolphin launches up, and as we see, of course, the onions. But wait a minute. Those aren't just red, blue, and yellow onions. There have been multiple colors of Pikmin on this planet. There was green, I saw pink. There was like a light blue. There were so many other Pikmin that we could have found. But fortunately, all we needed were the reds, the yellows, and the blues. So maybe at some point we'll meet some of those other ones, but again, if it's too soon, or if it's not too soon, it'll be too soon. As Olimar looks back once more at the planet he crashed on and said, "Goodbye. I'm going home." Kick in that hyperdrive, buddy. Or is it warp? What would this be? It didn't even show it. It's supposed to be like a portal or something. Anyway, the final results. Let's see. Overall, we got 30 parts in 25 days, so I had 5 days remaining if needed. 443 Pikmin survived, and 126 were lost once the ship was completed. Not too bad. Alright. And we got every piece there was. Now see, it shows the Nova Blaster, Space Float, Massage Machine, UV Lamp, and the Secret Safe. They're all in blue, because those were your 5 optional pieces that you did not need to get. But we got them all. Doesn't matter. We're good. We're going to save it up. Do not touch nothing. And that is that. That is the end of the first Pikmin adventure in history, which eventually leads down the line to what we have today, currently is Pikmin Bloom. So let me know down in the comments, folks. What did you think of this game as a whole? Well, I guess first, let me know what you thought of this final battle, the final area, but also, yes, the whole adventure of Pikmin. do you believe, like, for those of you who are, like, we're getting some recaps here, that's when you first hit that, what we now notice to be, like, a pebble in space. For those of you who just started playing Pikmin Bloom and don't really know where Pikmin came from, and maybe, like, this might be the first episode you're watching on the channel, too. If it is, the full playlist is in the description. There's a link to it, so you can go ahead and click that. But seeing where Pikmin came from, what do you think? Is it close enough to what Pikmin Bloom is like, or would this be a completely other scenario, another adventure? Because there's currently in Pikmin Bloom, there's no battling, there's no monsters to worry about. You could say there's battling through the mushroom challenges, but well, they don't fight back. Shooting star. I've heard shooting stars mean different things in different cultures. I believe, you know, where I'm from, they're known as, like, a good luck, like make a wish kind of thing. I've heard that in other cultures they're seen as like an omen of disaster or something. It's kind of weird. No, I shouldn't say weird. It's very interesting how different cultures can see the same thing different ways. So, anyway, again, what did you think of everything Pikmin had to offer? What was your favorite creature for us to deal with in this game? And which creatures, if not all of them, would you like to see appear in Pikmin Bloom at some point? Bear in mind, there's some creatures that are not harmful. The Mamuta, as we saw, he's a good guy. There is... Did we really talk about honey wisps? They're just like those floaty little ghosty looking things that carry nectar. And their only purpose really is if you hit them, you get them to drop their nectar. And that's helpful to you. So, you know, adding some creatures would mean adding beneficial creatures. Now, I think we go through the roll call. As you see, you'll see a number of Pikmin get lost in these little cutscenes. The armored cannon beetle, this migrant lithopod, has developed a stronger carapace than its relatives. Now, I kind of wonder, how do they get the information about this? Because only Olimar really knows about these. The beady longlegs, waxy secretions form this creature's distinctive armored shell. And probably its feet, too. There's our buddy, the bread bug. We only saw one of those, interestingly. Bread bug. This creature's thick hide protects it from most attackers. Apparently, I think I already mentioned this, but if it's down low HP, you can actually throw one more Pikmin on its back to knock it out. And the burrowing snagret. The bluish hue of its feathers distinguishes it from the burrowing snarrow. You mean there's another burrowing snake bird in this game? Well, not the game, but in this existence? Candy Pop Bud. Could this be the next step in Pikmin evolution? Like the Pikmin themselves, it has many mysteries. Some people theorize that Pikmin could eventually evolve into those Candy Pop Buds. Maybe those evolve into the onions. The dwarf bull bear. A bull bear at an early stage of development in its life cycle, the specimen appears to be nearly fully developed. Because where the Candy Pop Bud creates new Pikmin seedlings based on its color when you throw them in, the onion creates new Pikmin based on the pellets you feed it. Dwarf Bulborb. Although similar in appearance to Bulborbs, these belong to a totally different species. There's our buddy. I think Pikmin 2 says that the Dwarf Bulborbs are actually a type of bread bug. Emperor Bulblax. This massive grub dog buries itself when hunting. That's all they have to say about that. Here's our fiery blowhog. Look at those Pikmin all burning. Save them! It's painful to watch these cutscenes. Fiery blowhog. This creature expels a combustible phosphor that ignites at moderate temperatures. Would its body then be sort of like... what do you call it? What's the word? Insulated. The swooping snitch bug. This rare species uses its antennae as wings. I never noticed that while playing, but you can see it right there. Its antennae are what buzz around. And the Gulix. A watery gelatinous membrane protects this creature's nervous system. I still really don't know what to make of that thing. Here's the honey wisp right here. Good old nectar bringers. This creature collects nectar for the larvae waiting in its nest. I don't think we ever get to see a larvae of the honey wisp. But here's our flint beetle providing some good stuff for us, the iridescent flint beetle. This forager stores undigested pellets in its stomach for winter. Also nectar, which you can get by, as I just saw, flipping them over by a direct hit from Pikmin. And here is our Mamuta. This creature seems fond of flowers, but only for their decorative properties. It means they don't eat them. They just like to colorize the place. Alright, now interesting. The pearly clam clamp, that's what it is. Though beautiful, this mollusk's pearls are thin and fragile. They're showing some of these creatures in areas they did not actually exist. So, clam clamps are only in the impact site, but they actually show them in the distant spring. Pellet posy, this sparsely growing plant, is able to crystallize nectar into round pellets. And the puffstool, which claimed a lot of our Pikmin unexpectedly, thanks to those spores. Many consider this walking fungus a delicacy. We might hear more about stuff like that in Pikmin 2. We will find out. As we see the puffy blowhog doing its thing. Looks like it drowned some yellows over there. Instead of breathing fire, this species uses its hydrogen to float. So that actually is a relative of the fiery blowhog. They are both, blowhogs in one way or another. And, ooh, that doesn't look good. The sheer grubs. Males of this species are purple and have an armored head. Also, apparently, the moment they bite a Pikmin, they done. And here's our sheer wigs. They ate someone. The shearwig, the males of the species are able to fly, but the females remain underground. I was going to say, they all fly. There's our buddy Smoky Prog. Now, I said previously, if Pikmin simply touch that, they die, but you can actually get them on the head to do damage. And this is thought to be a malformed larval Mamuda. How is that a Mamuda? I don't know. The spotty bullbear, this rare subspecies of bulborb has a certain indefatigability. I think that means it doesn't really fall asleep easily. As in, it doesn't feel fatigue. Spotty bulborb, this nocturnal hunter feeds mostly on small animals returning to their nests at night. As we've seen, if any of our Pikmin get left behind, and I hate these water dumples. Look at how much they can eat in one go. Water dumple. This aquatic creature is a close relative of the bulborb. Again, doesn't look like it, but evolution is a crazy thing. We have wogpoles next, the little baby forms of some of those big old froggies we saw. This creature appears to be a newborn yellow wollywog in tadpole form. Never could have guessed. Here's our wollywogs. Now these are just the standard, I believe. I don't, why would you walk under? This creature's coloration results from remaining sheltered in its cavernous dwelling. So it's interesting they differentiate that between wollywog and yellow wollywog. After evolution led to the development of its specialized jumping ability, this amphibian actually lost much of its ability to swim. See. And that is the happy end, or happy the end, however you choose to read that. So indeed, that does conclude our Pikmin adventures on the channel. So, again, let me know any thoughts you have down in the comments. I guess we're just going to fade to black there. Whatever you want to talk about. What would you like to see in the future of Pikmin? Because I will tell you, of course, I've already said Pikmin 2 is next up in our roster of games to go through here. We're going to start that relatively soon, I'll say. And just let me know, what do you think will be happening in Pikmin 2 if you don't have any idea what it's all about yet? Also, what else is there to talk about? Yes, what in this would you like to see brought into Pikmin Bloom? Any new features that we could add in there that come from this, for example? Just let me know any of your thoughts you have about Pikmin, Pikmin Bloom, yada yada yada, and we can get some discourse and conversation going on down in the comments. But as we're now starting to roll through the demo screens, not much left to do or say. Thank you folks for watching. If you enjoyed the big finale of Pikmin, of course, let me know by slamming down that like button down below. If you want to see some more Pikmin content, you can subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. You can also check the link in this description to the full Pikmin playlist and catch the whole thing all over again. And if you want to join as a channel member, did I say subscribe yet? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell to activate notifications for new videos. But if you want to join as a channel member and help sponsor my adventures, hit that join button and check out the perks that are available to you starting as soon as you can click to join. With all that done, Professor Chaz is signing off. Folks, thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you next time.